UVA Wise wraps up the 2023 season this weekend at home, 12 p.m. kickoff against the Bulldogs of Wingate. Joining us, head coach of the Cavaliers, Dane Damron. Coach, it's senior day this weekend at Carl Smith Stadium. It's always a special time where you can recognize some young men that have been part of this program for various amounts of times, 2 years, a year, some up to 5 years. We'll start there, talk about senior day. And I think we all lose sight sometimes of the importance of senior day and graduation and going on and being productive citizens.
Oh yeah, I mean most of these, if not all of them, this will be the last football game they play. You know, some of them will have a chance to maybe grad transfer if they want to do that. You know, because they won't be able to get in the grad program here that of their choosing. So some of them may go on and do that, but for most of them, that's it. And these kids have worked their tails off for me for 5 years. You know, we haven't had a tremendous amount of success. We've had successes, but not tremendous amounts of success. And they've worked incredibly hard for me, and I can't thank those young men enough for, you know, what they've given to this football program, what they've given to me personally.
Well, Coach, to send these guys out on a high note, I think obviously you're going to have to play a little bit better in the first half. The last 2 weeks, the first half just put you behind the 8 ball and made it insurmountable for you to come back in the second half. Talk about that and getting off to a little bit better start on Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, I thought Mars Hill, you know, the first half Mars Hill, we played really well offensively. We just, you know, we dropped some balls that would have kept drives going, and but we moved the ball up down the field. And then Saturday was a debacle, you know, from the first play, and then the second series we throw an interception, and we have another turnover, you know, at the start of the second quarter. So we spotted them 28 points before we ever got moving. And, you know, when we've, you know, not had the success that we had hoped to have, you know, when you get down really early like that, you know, it's hard on the kids. And, you know, I thought they showed great resiliency against Mars Hill because we came back in the second half and played really well. And we just didn't play good at all against Carson Newman. Some of that has to do with Carson Newman. I thought they've really improved throughout the year. And our depth issues got us a little bit, playing a lot of backup offensive linemen, some backup secondary kids, you know. So we've been banged up, you know, the back half of this year. So, but we do have to start better, and then that would be great. We just can't turn it over. You know, we just can't turn it over. And when we turn it over, you know, bad things happen. And when we hold on to the ball, you know, we're able to run the football and do some good things. And so we just got to make sure we end every possession offensively with a kick.
The reality, Coach, is when this game's over, the season's over, we're not going to be playing postseason football. So when you look at it from that standpoint, and it being senior day, you try to do some things in this game to allow some of these seniors who will be playing their last game, as you said, to do some things maybe they've not done. Do they get more touches? Do they get more run out on the field than they would maybe in a normal game when you're going out there possibly competing for a playoff spot?
Well, I would like to get to a point where I could answer that question about competing for the playoff spot, because we're not there yet. But yeah, I mean, there's going to be some kids have the opportunity to, you know, to play some special teams or something like that, where they, you know, where they haven't done that. And, you know, it's hard to get Javon any more touches than he gets, but, you know, we're going to try to honor them the best way that we can. You know, as I said at the start, I'm thankful for them. They've worked incredibly hard for me. And I just hope we go out there and put our best foot forward and play a really good game.
Kickoff, 12 o'clock Saturday from Smith Stadium. You can watch it on Flow Sports, listen live, 93.5 FM locally, or online at WAXM.com. Coach, thanks for your time this season, and we'll catch up after the game.
Thanks, Daryl. I appreciate all you do, buddy.